Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Geek J Wilson STEM video. Now, this video, I really like the software that I'm going to be showing you today. This software is actually really fun. So the actual software is called Piskel. Yeah, as you can see on my screen, you can see the app where you can download the or not necessarily download, but where you can access the app. So piskelapp.com. So today I'm just going to show you a couple really cool things that you're able to do. All right, and again, this is mainly geared for my class, but hey, anybody can use it and do some really fun stuff. So what I'm going to be showing today in this particular video is just how to kind of like get started, do some color selection, adding some different frames to your video, to your animation. Now, one of the things I want to talk about, there's always the engineer and slash the teacher of me that wants to give some background information. So we know that animation is a way of communication. So in technology, animation or engineering animation could be used to communicate an idea or to organize something or to plan something. So there's a lot of different reasons for utilizing animation and engineering and STEM and just different things. So it's not always just the engineering piece, but there's also the fun piece. As you can see on my screen, somebody engineered this frame right here of a person running. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so let's create. So when you first start creating, okay, you're going to have a basic template. So these things right here, these are your pen sizes. So as you can see right now, my pen size is actually pretty low. So actually, let me do one thing first. I want to show you colors, okay? So over here, if I were to left click on this button right here, then there's a couple I can choose, like different color palettes. I'm going to choose blue, and I'm going to choose this blue right there. All right, but check this out over here. If I want a different color, I want to left click here, right? And I want to choose a different color palette. So let me use this yellow, and let me go there. Okay. So now what ends up happening is when I left click and I can draw something like that, right? And then if I right click, then I will be drawing with that secondary color. Okay. So, but these are your pen sizes. So if I wanted a little bit smaller pen size, I could do something like that. And as you see, it's much thinner than what the original was. Now I'll show you actually one way to actually get these down to almost pencil size, but it also comes down with adjusting the settings, but we'll get to that in another video. Okay. This video is just mainly on getting started and getting your frames and stuff like that set up. All right. So you might be saying, Mr. Wilson, Mr. J. Will, hey, how do I see what you did. This looks just like really painting to me. But how do I get the animation? So pretty much with most animation, you take one frame and then you do another frame behind it, and then another frame, and then another frame, and another frame. And you just keep running those frames over and over again, or in some type of consistent pattern where all the frames run together. So you'll see there's this option right here with adding a new frame. I don't want to do this, okay? For me, I want one consistent image, and I'm going to animate that image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hover over my first frame, okay? And then I'm going to duplicate this frame, okay? So now I have two frames here, okay? But on this second frame, I'm going to do some more drawing. So you see these yellow spaces here? Actually, these empty spaces, I'm going to add some yellow in there. I want to add some yellow over here. I do want all of you to remember I am not an artist, okay, as some of you may be. So Piskel is just fun for me to create different images and to show people how to use it, those artists that can create the amazing animation. It's not one of my strong suits. Now, you get me to draw some blueprints, I'll bang out some blueprints like the best of them. But yeah, this isn't my specific area. All right, so you notice I have these two frames here. Here's the first frame and here's the second frame. But if you look over here, right, you'll see that my animation is starting to happen because it's going from frame 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So what I can continue to do is I can duplicate this frame, right? And then I can add more. So I'm going to add some more yellow down here. And just because I want to, I'm going to add some more blue. And I'm going to add this blue kind of like around. And when I'm done, watch this. You'll see that blue start to add up there. Now check this out. Here's one of the things I want to do. I'm going to grab another color. Yeah, I want that. I want that red. And then I'm going to grab a purple. Okay, so now I'm going to add a few more colors. Oh, wait, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to duplicate that frame, right? And then I'm going to add some red and then maybe some purple on this side. Okay. And then I'm going to duplicate that frame and then add purple to this side. And then red over here. Now, so you might be saying, Mr. Wilson, Mr. J. Will, what is all this supposed to be at the end? Well, I'm glad you asked that question because I don't know. I'm just creating something. And ultimately, that's one of the things that we're just going to start to do first, is just see how the program works. Okay, and then what you can do is then you can begin to create things on your own, out of your own brain, and just put them down and see how it all works. Okay, so that is part, and yeah, I'll show you some more drawing tools in the next video. Okay, I don't want to do too much in this one, but I just want to show you a few things. Okay, so we learned how to open it up, right? And then we learned how to begin to use our color selection, and then we learned how to add frames. Okay, with that, last thing I want to show you how to do is save your work. Okay, if you click here, click on save. Now if you signed in, and I didn't sign in, my bad, but if I sign in now, I'm going to lose all of this, but oh well. What you'll want to do is you'll type the name. Oops. So type the name of it. So I'll just say creative work. You can give it a description, and then there'll be an option here that says save to my gallery. You want to save to your gallery. Okay. So once you do that, then your work is saved. You'll notice that once you save it, it will actually, the name of whatever you gave it will be up here. So rather than new Piskel, whatever name you just gave your work will be listed there. All right. So thanks for watching. And again, hashtag go build something cool.